We are live! I don't know where I'm going with that. For the Roshan Bros.
It is not the Roshan
Takedown
Bros.
Breakdown. Fuck you, Zach. I was going to say the Roshan Bros presents the Takedown Breakdown.
No, you weren't. You
Yes,
were going to
I
say
was.
the Roshan Bros podcast.
No, because if I said
you
that,
did
it
it
was the
last
Robro.
week,
No,
too.
it was the Robro. It was 2 weeks ago. But it was the Robro news. If I say it's the news, Zach, get your shit together. I was going to say Roshan Bros presents the Takedown Breakdown. But fuck you, Zach. Fuck you. We don't even do introductions now, because I'm Kian, and I'm just yelling at Zach right
I
now.
was going to say, you've been yelling my name, so they know who's here.
Yeah.
Right, Gil? I'm just kidding. Gil's not here.
Gil is not here.
Gil doesn't watch wrestling.
No. But we do have... I do have a hot take. Because I didn't find news.
Really?
Well, we were going to talk about the G1, not G1.
All in?
All in.
Okay.
That was definitely the one thing I think that would take up a part of that hot take.
Alright.
But
Hit
with
us with it.
All In coming in, my work, we actually got in a Halloween-themed WWE action figures. It's the
Like
new
the zombie ones?
What's the new Monster series?
Oh.
This year, Roman Reigns is a werewolf. They brought a legacy guy, Jake the Snake, as like a swamp snake man. Chris Jericho is a mummy, which I don't understand. I think it's because he has a tablet. The Tablet of Jericho. It's called the Tablet of Jericho on the toy instead of the List of Jericho.
Why?
Because it's like a stone tablet. Asuka is a fucking cool-ass phantom, though. She has like a broken doll mask and then like a fucking like Oni face for her phantom scene. And then Braun Strowman is Frankenstein.
Are those it? Are
Yeah.
those the only ones?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Roman Reigns is a werewolf. They only had fucking 5 last year.
For zombies?
Well, there's 6 because Undertaker's like a gargoyle vampire.
I mean, Undertaker's already a zombie, so...
Yeah, so Undertaker was a gargoyle vampire. Yeah, no, because last year it was Bray Wyatt was a zombie, so was Sami Zayn.
I thought they did most of the roster as zombies.
Uh-uh.
I remember seeing quite a few of them at Walmart.
No, I think it was only 6 of them.
Whatever, I wasn't gonna buy them, so...
I mean, I'm tempted to buy that Asuka one because that one fucking looks dope as shit.
I haven't seen any of the artwork for any of them.
And like Roman Reigns is a werewolf because he's the big dog. Like they
Of
went
course.
with like
Of
shit.
course.
They went with shit that kind of made sense.
Except for Chris Jericho being a mummy.
Yeah, I don't fucking know,
Is it
man.
because his scarf wraps around him, kind of like a mummy's
The
thing?
fuck,
wraps
dude?
around
I
them?
don't fucking know. My thing is because if you had to be able to do that with like a wrestler, what theme would you have? Like, it doesn't have to be a horror theme, but like if you were to make your own WWE toy line, what would it be? Who would it be, and why? What would it be?
Make
And
them
like,
the Avengers.
but who would you have as the Avengers?
Well, obviously John Cena's Captain America.
John Cena's Captain America.
Like, that's obvious right off the bat.
I would.
Braun Strowman's the Hulk.
I would make the Miz Iron Man then.
Yeah.
I'd make the Miz Iron Man. Which means I would make... I don't know, because then I would, like... I think I would probably make Daniel Bryan Captain America.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Like, I'm actually asking why. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just...
Because, like... I don't know, I feel like Daniel Bryan, I think, deserves a little bit more now. Like, comparatively.
I'm not laughing because that's wrong.
Because, like,
I'm
he's
just
the people...
laughing
He's,
because...
like, he's essentially the people's champ in my mind.
Alright, yeah. I could see that.
I'd make, like, Kevin Owens a chubby Loki.
Dude, that's mean. Why would he have to be chubby?
And then, like, I would make, like... I'd have, like... I don't know.
Who
Like,
could be Thor? Who could be a good Thor?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, just Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins could be a good Thor. I think Dean Ambrose would make an awesome...
Hawkeye. You'd make him Hawkeye.
No, I wouldn't make him Hawkeye, actually. I don't know, like...
Braun Strowman's already the Hulk.
Asuka would be Black Widow.
Mm-hmm. I could see Roman Reigns actually being Hulk, too, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Because he does that roar thing.
See, I don't know. It'd be a debate, though. I'd probably have Brock Lesnar be Drax the Destroyer.
Oh. I'm only thinking of the movie of the first Avengers where it was just like 6 of them.
Yeah, no, I was
I
just
forgot about everyone else.
And, like, Black Panther would be, like, Shelton Benjamin. I'm kidding.
Let's see here.
I'm thinking Xavier Woods Black Panther. Like, if they did a Marvel toy line, like, I know he cosplayed as Killmonger, but I would totally do Xavier Woods as Black Panther.
Yeah, that could work.
Like,
before you said that, I was gonna say Kofi Kingston, maybe.
No, see, but that's the thing. Like, for me, like,
he's super athletic and
right, but like I just picture like what would be marketable looking. So like that's why I was like Daniel Bryan would definitely be like Captain America, The Miz would be Iron Man because like The Miz is like Daniel Bryan is Captain America just because of his personality. Like they would be like Captain America, and then like actually you know what, I picture Triple H being Thor. Like I feel like they pull that shit. Or Triple H being Nick Fury. They'd like make Triple H Nick Fury in that.
Well, then it'd have to be the NXT line.
No, like he could still be like Nick Fury. Like he.
I know. I'm just making a joke because everybody is saying Triple H has like formed his own new clique with NXT.
Noam Dar as Spider-Man.
I like that.
I like that. The Noam Dar being Spider-Man would be pretty cool.
Noam Spider-Man just sweep kicking everybody.
So like, I would do a Street Fighter line actually. Like this sounds weird, but like I would probably do a Street Fighter line, but like I would use NXT people. Like, fucking Kairi Sane would be like Chun-Li-esque. And then like, if I did like, then I'd do like a movie line where they would like have their movie costumes. I just watched like, another hot take I had was like good WWE movies.
Like the actual WWE studios?
I just watched The Chaperone again.
With Triple H?
With Triple H. And then the Dolph Ziggler movie where he's like a beat cop.
I keep forgetting that Dolph Ziggler was in one of those movies.
Yeah, it was not good, but it was it was Dolph Ziggler being like, I'm a cop fighting the Russians. So that's why like Rusev was like a bad guy in there.
You should have watched 12 Rounds 3 with Dean Ambrose.
I didn't like the first one. I didn't watch the like 12 Rounds 1 was the dumbest movie in the world. Cause then it ended up he didn't even care about his fucking girlfriend. No, he didn't care about his fucking girlfriend. Fuck that guy.
I've only seen The Marine 2, 12 Rounds 1, and 12 Rounds 3.
How have you not seen The Marine 1?
I didn't know about it.
There was a Marine 2, Zach.
I know, but I never was just like, you know what? I want to go see The Marine 1. Because I heard that movie wasn't that good.
I don't know, like, Walking Tall was technically a WWE production.
Never saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually a good one.
Is Scorpion King technically? Or is that by itself?
It's by itself, it's by Universal.
Okay.
I like Scorpion King, though. I think that's a pretty solid movie.
Mm-hmm. Rock
I
did
think
a good job.
there is a lot... Like, Knucklehead is still by far my favorite.
Haven't seen that one.
Really?
Yeah, I never saw it.
That seems like a one you'd watch. And for some reason, Peep was a WWE movie.
Peep?
It was a fucking, like, drama book that you had to read in high school back in the day. And Randy Orton played, like, a guidance counselor. It was fucking weird. I don't know. There's like, a handful of them. Like, all the Triple H ones I actually really enjoy.
He's been in more than one?
Yeah.
What was the second one?
I can't remember. John Cena has been in a lot of them, too.
Yeah.
Before Trainwreck.
Yeah, but that's not a WWE studio.
I know. I'm just saying, like, before Trainwreck, like...
Before he became an actor, a legit actor.
I don't know. I actually like, I know people fucking hate Baywatch, Zach. I know this isn't a WWE production. But I don't mind Baywatch. I think Baywatch is a semi-okay. It's not, like, great writing. It's schlock, but it's enjoyable schlock.
Not gonna lie, I enjoyed John Cena's performance in Blockers.
I like Blockers, though. I think Blockers was fucking funny. Like, that was a funny movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to see John Cena as a dad, though.
Yeah.
Like, I guess in my mind, I don't picture John Cena as a dad. But, yeah, no, like, toy line wise, again, I'd probably do, like, all of them with their shitty movie. So, like, Dolph Ziggler's like a beat cop.
John Cena would have multiples.
Like, I would also do, like, if we were doing horror themed, you know what I'd have John Cena be? The Invisible Man.
I don't know what that is.
Like, he... Give a fucking guess, Zach,
I
with
know
the Invisible
what that
Man
is, but I don't know what the movie is. God damn it.
He's invisible. That's like literally...
What's the plot of the movie?
He's invisible!
What does he do besides be invisible?
Kill people!
Alright, fine.
What? It's a fucking horror movie, Zach. What else does a horror person do?
Jump scares.
What? But they still fucking get... Oh boy! God!
As of right now, this is Zach fucking with Kian right now.
No,
and it's working.
You know what? Fine, you're right, because you do dumb shit like that. Like, this is not me being mean, Zach. You literally do dumb shit like that, where I really am like, oh, maybe Zach doesn't know this, but... I don't know.
But who's the... Oh, yeah, John Cena.
John Cena. John Cena's the Invisible Man, because it'd be just funny. That'd be funny.
Why? Is it because you can't see him?
Yeah, because you can't see him, Zach. No shit.
Oh, I thought that meme died.
No, it hasn't. What? No.
Dude, I don't look at the internet for memes.
They just fucking pop up, though. Like, the newest John Cena meme is like, the only white rapper Eminem won't diss, and it's like classic Cena from 03. That's like, I dig this. So, yeah, then let's talk about All In. And how did you feel about it?
I didn't see it.
Did you not watch highlights?
No.
Bitch!
I was going to, but I just kept forgetting about it. What?
You run a wrestling podcast. You're
I
not
know.
doing this shit. God, you fucking sicken me right now.
I watched the main shows at least.
Oh,
We
great.
were going to
Good job.
review.
You fucking were like, oh yeah, I saw that, like, Jericho was in All In. On Saturday when we were recording everything else, like, I would just imagine you being like, maybe
I
should
kept
take a
up
look.
with it online, but I didn't watch any of it.
It was very interesting.
I would imagine so. I did see Hideo Itami's return to Noah against Naomichi Marufuji.
That's great. I'm glad.
Yeah, at least I saw that one.
It's not as...
I mean, that's not as important.
No, it's just, it's not as, like, talkable.
What do you mean it's not as talkable? He's under a contract and they let him go to a different promotion.
Which is awesome.
Like, he's actually on a main show. He's not in NXT where they have a little more flexibility in their schedules.
No, I 100% understand, but, like, the fact, like, this was actually a very interesting thing, and, yeah, let's just go to fucking Raw.
We can talk about it.
No, it's fine. Zach didn't watch it, so we're not going to talk about it. This is my thing.
I kept up with it. I think it's wonderful that Cody Rhodes won the NWA World Heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's awesome. Because
I'm glad he also won
because
the
his
Easy
father
title.
is a decorated NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I also enjoy that he won the Easy title.
The what?
The NWA.
Oh. The Easy E title.
The Easy E title.
Oh my god.
So, like, yeah. So, yeah. So, there we go. There we go. Go team. So, let's go to the fucking Raw results.
Fine.
Sicking me, Zach. Make me angry.
Rey Mysterio was at All In too.
Great.
That kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he lost to the Bucks and Adam Page, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. The locker room must be empty to stop the Shield fighting Strowman's back. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Shield came in.
They've done a lot of pull-apart brawls these past 2 years.
Hmm. I don't mind it.
Does it get old after... Are you sure? Does it get old after a while? I mean, this one was kind of different because it was 2 teams instead of just 2 men going at each other. Or, in Becky Lynch and Charlotte's case, 2 women.
I do really enjoy this. I thought this was fun. I liked it. I thought it was enjoyable.
I like Drew McIntyre's mannerisms. You see him like clawing at the
Yeah.
Titantron to actually try and stay and fight them.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch by him.
Then the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad.
I hit my knee on
Liv
the table.
Morgan
I'm
and
sorry,
Sarah
audience.
Logan. This was okay.
That's
Did
all
you
right.
see that botched fucking move?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
She hesitated, and it almost cost her. Like, I saw her feet hang up
Yeah.
on the ropes. I was like, oh my god, please don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
And
like that was my thing. Like, do you think this is them trying to like hint that there might be a women's tag team title coming?
Possibly.
Because I thought the Bellas were done.
I thought this was just them building hype for Daniel Bryan and Brie versus Miz and Maurice at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that could be a thing too, but I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be awesome to have like John Cena come out, like ruin the match.
Oh man, that'd be something.
Chad Gable and Bobby Roode versus the Ascension. Now this was a very interesting.
This is kind of a random pairing.
Yeah. This could actually go somewhere though for me.
Someone speculated that this might be Roode's gateway to turning heel, because he'll get jealous of Chad Gable like stealing his thunder. Because apparently, I wasn't home yet to watch this, so like this part. So
you sicken me.
Man, just let it go.
Sicken me. Yeah, disgusted. I can't even look at you right now.
Even though you're looking at me right now.
Yeah. No, I do actually really think this is an interesting lineup. I think this could actually work out for a bit. Chad Gable's apparently growing a beard.
Cool.
It's a weird beard.
Why?
It's like the Pedro stash here going here, and then it's like...
He's always had a little bit of stubble on him.
I like Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable's an exceptional athlete, and I think that, like...
Absolutely.
He has been overshined numerous times. I do also kind of think Chad Gable should have been Kurt Angle's illegitimate son.
I agree.
I think that was definitely a missed opportunity.
Especially because Chad Gable can do a lot of the moves that Jason Jordan can do. Sorry, I choked on my water. That's why my voice changed.
But like, I really do think that it could have. I think it could have been a lot better. I think that like it was
the storyline or the tag team.
No.
I mean, like Kurt Angle's storyline or the tag team.
Yeah, for me.
You mean like how they were just randomly put together without any rhyme or reason? Aside from, of course, the audience knowing that they don't have anything to do. It was a good way to get them on television, though.
Yeah. I do. I think it's very enjoyable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into Bliss versus Natalya.
Yeah.
This was actually, like, she actually, like, put the work in.
She has an armbar for a finisher now to mock Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I was like, but she actually put the work in for this. This wasn't just, like, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't typical run-of-the-mill.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, for me, it's just, I don't know. It's still a little too late.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, when you're off TV for that long, and yet they're still putting you in their main storylines. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There was one point when she was off TV, I was just like, how long has it been since she's actually wrestled?
Yeah. So, the B Team versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
I was kind of sad that the Revival didn't get their title shot.
Nope, but,
we got new tag team champions, everybody. Rejoice.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty cool with this.
Mm. Hey, what you wanted came true. Ziggler and McIntyre are going to steamroll through the tag division, I guess.
Yeah. I assume that was going to happen. So I assume with that in mind, like, I don't know whether or not... Because Rollins is already Intercontinental Champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume that the Shield isn't going to go after the tag team, which is fine. I feel like they're going to do their antics with Roman and Rollins.
I don't know. They might, because of Ambrose and Rollins being in the feud with Ziggler and McIntyre. They might
try, but I don't think they're going to, like, win.
Really, I could see them having the Shield win and have all the titles.
Yeah, but then that's just fucking lame. This is a weird one. The Authors of Pain with Drake Maverick.
You see, I didn't understand that either. Especially because Drake Maverick portrays a babyface general manager on 205 Live, so... And he's talking like a heel with the Authors of Pain.
Is it because I think they just needed a hype dude.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Although the wind has been taken out of their sails because of the never-ending Titus Worldwide feud.
Yeah. Man, okay, this one is fucking dumb. The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Some people think they're setting up a match between these two.
Yeah.
With this segment.
Which I don't...
I
They're old as shit and they're dying.
I still thought Shawn Michaels was happy being retired, so I don't know. Personally, I don't really want to see Triple H versus Undertaker at Super Showdown. Yeah. Just because the WrestleMania 28 match was so good that
I feel like it would be Michaels versus Undertaker though.
You mean down the line from Super Showdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people are thinking will happen. I don't want that to happen, just because they had a great end to their feud at WrestleMania 26, which Undertaker retiring Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, see, this is what I fucking like.
And also, to your point,
they're so like the reason why these people had to retire is because they are so beaten down by the business.
Well, I'm surprised the Undertaker keeps coming back with what they showed in that documentary.
Would you not do that for the paycheck though? Like, that's like the one thing you gotta like remember is like this is literally for the paycheck. Like if you look at it, it's for the paycheck.
I guess it's for the paycheck, but at the same time, Undertaker has gone through hell these past few years with these matches trying to get ready for him.
Yeah, it just blows my fucking mind though. Like not in a weird way. It's just. God, they're so, like, again, I'm not trying to be like, they're old, they shouldn't wrestle, but, like, no, they're old and they're fucking beat down, like, their bodies can only handle so much.
Right.
So, oh, that's right. I fucking had, do you remember when I was talking about Paradise PD? Yeah.
Kind of.
So, Bullet is apparently a big fan of professional wrestling. So he talks about like tragic fates of wrestlers he liked. He's like Eddie Guerrero, heart attack. Owen Hart, falling off the thing. The Rock, Ballers. Who wanted Black Entourage?
Ballers.
He's in The Rock's in a show called Ballers on HBO. Oh my god.
I don't have HBO.
Motherfucker. What the fuck? Trying to make this awesome, funny gag. Fuck you. Fuck, Zach. God damn. You need to watch more shit.
I am just deflating the wind out of everyone's
Yeah, you need to get your shit together and like you need to just borrow my HBO and watch shit. You do realize the reason why I have these fucking networks and shit is because to actually have you guys legit use them and watch shit. That's why I still have like.
I thought you just kept them around for your own personal.
No, I don't fucking need them.
And if we asked, you'd let us.
No, I have the fucking network for us to use to watch shit, Zach. I keep telling you this, and you're like, no. I'm like, I have that for the particular reason for you to use it to watch shit.
Alright.
I'm not being a douche. I literally do. Like, I tell y'all, I was like, I have Verve for you to, like, if you guys need it to, like, watch the Nickelodeon shit and stuff like that, because I do like to talk about stuff like that. But, like, no, it's fine. It's like, I'm not subscribing to the DC universe for my own personal gain, Zach. Motherfuckers. God. Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Ember Moon and Dana Brooke.
So that was months ago.
It was an okay match. Bet.
Dana Brooke's not in Titus Worldwide anymore.
Kevin Owens assaults Bobby Lashley during his attempt to find inner peace.
So much for him quitting. So many possibilities, and they just have him return the next week.
Is Jinder Mahal like a gag character now?
Kind of. I'm actually really digging it.
I know, like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I actually enjoy him not being the Maharaja.
I like the whole meditation thing. It works. It's working.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like, that might be pretentious and racist. The more
Or what?
Fucking Jinder Mahal being like...
It's not like we came up with the character.
I know, but like, to enjoy it is kind of, I don't know.
I just look at it for the comedy. Like, the way the other guys react, like Bobby Lashley just smacking them on the shoulders, like, yeah, my man! And they were somewhat getting upset, but then they kept doing the meditation thing.
I really do like the way, like, I hope they keep making Jinder Mahal, like, not...
Or Dean Ambrose threatening Jinder Mahal during the meditation thing.
Yeah, for me, I just hope that, like, Jinder Mahal is just this, like, chill dude. Like, that sounds weird. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I do. like, I think that it is a nice thing to, like, I don't know, they tried to make him heel and it just didn't turn out right.
It's because they shot him to the moon.
So, like, to make him, like, this goofy gag character for a while could help him.
I mean, it could work as a mid-card character.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman.
They had better matches.
This was actually still a good match, though.
Yeah, but they
I'm
had
not
better
against
matches.
this match. I think this match was okay.
I agree. But I will say that their previous matches were better. Especially because now Braun's a heel, so he can actually, like,
I always like
90%
heel
of
Braun.
it.
I like Braun of little words.
Yeah, that's fine.
I prefer him to just be the brute.
I always think, like, larger athletes like Big Show, Braun Strowman, Kane, and all of them are better as heels. Just because it works for them.
I also don't think they should talk. I'm a big believer in that, though.
Why?
Because I like AOP. Like, as much as I don't like AOP as a wrestling group, the fact that they don't talk makes them more intimidating. Because, like, for bigger brawlers, I like the action speaks louder than words thought process.
Well, now you got your wish, because Drake Maverick is with them.
Is he no longer the 205 Live?
No, he's still 205 Live general manager.
That's
but
weird.
He's just now managing AOP.
That's very weird to me. I mean, I get it. Like, maybe he wants more FaceTime.
Maybe?
Like, possibly.
I can't really remember any explanation given as to why he was put with them.
Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella kick off SmackDown, though.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Let's just skip forward to the Andrade Cien Almas versus Daniel Bryan.
I thought this was a fun match, too. Do you think that it would be a three-way tag? Do you think that could be a possibility?
It could be in the works.
I feel like that will end up being what Hell in the Cell is.
Yeah.
The way that they have Cien Almas and Daniel Bryan feuding right now.
Otherwise, they wouldn't keep trying to include Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien Almas in the.
Yeah, see, and that's why I feel like it's going to be a triple threat. Well, a three-way tag, whatever.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, this was a good match.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think this is actually fun. And then just put, like, Naomi and the... I'm kidding.
Why?
Just make it all just the couples.
Well,
the couples fight.
Just make them come out of nowhere and be this about couple supremacy?
Yeah. We're the best SmackDown couple. No. We are. No, we are. It was a fun match. I think Naomi versus Peyton Royce was not. I think it was very boring.
Wasn't she against Billie Kay?
No.
Oh, that was last week. Whoops.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Fuck you, Zach.
Hey, Asuka's back though.
Yeah.
That's what we got out of it. So.
I'm really glad that the Empress Tomorrow's back. Samoa Joe came out.
Cut a promo.
That was a good time.
And then AJ came out and attacked him.
I really enjoyed this one. This was actually very interesting.
It was better than their ending promo for SummerSlam.
So, Rusev and Aiden English fought Sanity and the Usos.
Yeah, and they won. They get to face the ball. Are they faces now?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I mean, you don't... Essentially, here's the thing about wrestling. I feel like essentially I don't know how to explain this. Essentially, like, when I think about this, essentially, like, you can have, like, face heels be, like, I don't know. It's weird.
They've been faces ever since the Almas and Zelina Vega situation started before SummerSlam, so I guess they're carried over as faces.
That's fine. I feel like, I don't know, but they're not like your typical faces. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I guess.
I mean, kind of, because everyone's chanting Rusev Day.
Yeah, I get you. But like, I do really like Rusev, and like, I think Rusev in general, just like, out of kayfabe is just a legit dude.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, like out of kayfabe, he's just a bro, and that's super cool to me.
I still believe that Rusev should have gotten Jinder Mahal's spot last year as WWE champion.
I totally do too, but then we jump into R-Truth versus The Miz, and I don't know why he's...
The Awesome Truth reunites for a match against each other, though. This is more like further the feud with Daniel Bryan, and also show off the new Mixed Match Challenge team of Carmella and Truth. What?
Yeah.
Hey, Truth won, though.
I know.
That was good. I'd pop for that. I thought that was cool
I'm
watching
going to
R-Truth.
205 Live, and man, this was actually very interesting.
Yeah. Your boys, the Lucha House Party, are back.
Yeah. They weren't there for a very long time, and so I made that point. Like, I feel like oversaturation of a certain character gets old. So, like, them being in the back burner, perfectly fine with me. It brought in a good match with Tony Nese and Grand Metalik.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was a fun match. Buddy Murphy's promo was pretty dope. So, then Noam Dar versus Brian Kelly.
This is just showing Leo Rush is out there, so they're gonna start something between those two.
Which is fine. I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah. Leo Rush has been really impressive since debuting on 205 Live.
Yeah, he's actually really good. I think he's one of the best.
His frog splash is really good too.
He's one of the best right now. Then we go to Cedric Alexander versus TJP, which is it's an okay match.
I thought it was pretty good.
I don't think it's I think comparatively the hype was not there.
Well, I think what took you out of it is because the crowd wasn't into it.
Yeah,
they were dead silent throughout the whole thing.
And I totally understand that that's the thing.
So, to me, it was still pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's a bad I just comparatively to the rest of the show.
Oh yeah,
I think the hype was not there, and which is sad because I think TJP is an outstanding athlete. It's just that I don't know. I think he's just not a crowd pleaser anymore.
I don't think it helps that he lost pretty decisively to Noam Dar too.
Yeah, for their feud to have he feels like he's more of a punching bag now.
Yeah, kind of.
Anything else, which sucks because he's so much more than that. Cassius Ohno versus Kona Reeves for NXT. This is again with Kona Reeves. It's just I think he just needs to find himself.
I think that was his first loss since being repackaged too.
Yeah.
Unless, I think EC3 beat him before.
Yeah. I feel like he just still needs to find himself. I don't know.
Yeah, the finest Kona Reeves thing isn't really working out that well.
Right. I feel which kind of sucks, but it feels like you end up, for a lot of the Samoan wrestlers in WWE, they end up going with that shtick of being Samoan.
Yeah.
Which is shitty, but it's I don't want to be this guy, but it's the shoe fits. It's kind of just which sucks because I am so a proprietor of not doing that stuff for every other thing. That sounds bad because we talk on the TV and news podcasts, and I'm glad that the Asian community is killing it right now with television and movies, not being their stereotypes. And I'm well, in wrestling they should totally just be their stereotype. But it's it's weird because this is more it's more like a theater show than it is because I don't go to wrestling being man, I want this dramatic role to be good. I'm coming here I think it's because we have a secret project coming along where I've been watching old school wrestling matches and watching how commentators work, and it's just I don't know why. It's nice to have dumb fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think dumb fun is well needed for these kind of things, and I think Kona Reeves just needs to become.
It hasn't even connected with the crowd either.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I feel and it sounds super shitty, but I feel a lot of Samoan wrestlers end up being lumped into that. One of the few handful of people that have gotten out of it were The Rock and Roman Reigns, but they were packaged into a group. So if it feels bad, but I feel the only way a Samoan wrestler is able to break out of that shell of being just the
more than just being Samoan,
but more than just being the Haka guy, is that put Kona Reeves on a team, give them a. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying if to break out of this mold is to put him on a team to find that personality and then break up that team and him keep that personality. I'm sorry, that's literally how I feel about
That's literally the path that they took with The Rock.
I did that with fucking Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns was not part of the Shield, they would have done the same thing to him.
They kind of made him like that, kind of like what Lio Rush is right now. They kind of made him like he's like, oh, I was better than everyone. Like when he first was debuting in NXT, that was his gimmick.
Right. But you know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like not many people of, again, super shitty to say, but not many people of Samoan heritage that go into the wrestling, because, like, when you say you're from that wrestling family, people expect that wrestling family. They don't expect you to change the mold, which is shitty, because, like, I feel like you should be able to change the mold. But look like the Usos. Like, they're still kind of like that.
Yeah.
They're not as much, you know, now they're like
Yeah,
heels, they're bad boys, but like when they first started they were face paint, hakas.
Doing the dancing.
Yeah. Doing the hakas and stuff like that. Like it's okay, before anyone says this, like you're a piece of shit, like I am Pacific Islander. So like I understand that like it's not all about Moanas and stuff like that. Like I get it, like man, I get it. But at the same time, like I mean if the shtick isn't broken and people still get hyped about it, like it's shitty. Like, do not get me wrong. If I was if I was an actor that wasn't voice acting, I would definitely be like, I probably have to be like these super stereotypical Asian or Samoan people. But like because I am not, and like the things we do outside of this is like I do acting, but it's voice acting. I can be whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Yeah. So like it. For showmanship, I feel like there's a sacrifice. I feel like wrestling is still one of those ones where it's not racial stereotype, it's a parody.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Where it's not... Until they fucking put the two Japanese people together for no apparent reason besides they're Japanese.
Yeah.
That was definitely like, that again, like I know I've beaten the dead horse on that fucking comment, but like, that was just one of those like, but why?
Like, aside from the storyline reason that they really had nothing to do.
Yeah. Well, they could have just had them be adversaries then. They didn't have to have them be a tag team.
Mm.
It would have been way better to have them be adversaries because, like, from the get-go, you could tell that they have chemistry.
Yeah. I remember Drake Maverick gave a reason, but that was so far back I can't remember what he said.
Yeah. The Forgotten Sons debut.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Street Profits.
Yeah. Didn't the Mighty get involved?
Yes.
And cost the Street Profits? Okay.
Yeah. Because the Mighty, under masks, appear.
Is it just me, or are the Forgotten Sons kind of like sanity? Like, not as, like, post-apocalyptic, but I don't know, they kind of strike me as, like...
They're all greasy hobo men to me. Like, once you have a ponytail and beard on the wrestling, you're just a greasy hobo man.
It might be...
And then you have, like, deep, heavy metal music for your appearance. Like, you're a greasy hobo man to me.
They're the Sons of Anarchy.
Yes. Kairi Sane begins her reign as NXT Women's Champion. I liked this match. Like,
it wasn't just a squash match, though?
Yeah, but I think it was super fun.
Yeah.
And I also like Kairi Sane.
Do you like her new entrance with the treasure chest and the title coming out?
I do. I think
that
was
dope.
Super cool. Like, alright. I like her shtick as a fucking pirate, okay? Like, that sounds weird. And I was so, like, spoiler alert, we have a top 10 pirate list coming out next week, so you should watch it. I was so tempted to put Kairi Sane in the top 10 pirates.
I was gonna ask if you did.
I was tempted, but I was like, she's not, like, it's just a get-up. I mean, she's not technically a pirate. But I, like, was really tempted.
You should put her as the first honorable mention.
I am thinking about, like, this will probably be the first one that gets an honorable mention, like, because there's so many. Like, sorry, I know we're bringing up other shows on our wrestling podcast, but, like, that was the person I was like, is she technically a pirate, or is it just a costume? Like, I don't know the semantics.
She kind of implements it, because she does that boardwalk thing before she hits the elbow in the corner.
Yeah. So, like, you know what? I changed that list up before Saturday, so sorry, you might have to... We might change that list up.
Are you saying sorry to me?
Spoiler alert! A lot of top 10s on the works. Gil dresses up as a pirate.
Oh my god, have that just be the picture throughout the entire video.
Pirate Gil.
Just Gil just.
Well, we have the Gilralt sprite that I made. Where's Gil is Geralt?
Yeah.
He's just brown. I had an already sprite already made for BroQuest, and I just recolored it brown. So, Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream. This was an interesting match.
Pretty good. I kind of like how they're trying to get away from Johnny Ciampa.
Yeah, which is fine. I think that is much needed. Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that Johnny's character in storyline kind of became like Tommaso Ciampa's with the ruthlessness.
Mm-hmm.
And they were even saying during the commentating, they were just like pointing out like, hey, he's doing his old moves again. Like, is Johnny Wrestling coming back?
Right.
But you could still see he was a little aggressive. And they were saying like Ciampa's still in his head. So I wonder where this will lead.
It leads to amazingness.
Does it lead to another match?
Yes, I like the Velveteen Dream though. I think he's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
So
he's really good. How many years has he been wrestling?
A good quick minute, dude.
Because I remember him being on Tough Enough, and I thought that was his start. And if that's the case, he has done tremendous so far.
Dude, Tough Enough, man.
Like that Aleister Black match, if it wasn't for War Games that night too, that was match of the night.
You know, I don't want to be this guy, but every time I look at like Noam Dar and Velveteen Dream, realizing that they're like way younger than me and like way more successful, I'm just like, fuck. Like, I'm not saying like before it was like, well, you're petty. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I like what I do. Like, I like podcasting. I like video editing. I like voice acting. I think that shit is all fun. But
just watch. Keen's gonna debut and call himself the Velveteen Meme.
The Velveteen Meme. I'll just wear meme shirt. I like have Velveteen Dream's hair on like the meme guy as a shirt. Yeah.
I mean, he kind of does that with his tights, too. Not with memes, but with like the other wrestlers he's gonna face.
That's fucking dope, though.
Yeah.
He is such a showman, though, and I like straight up respect him.
I love Velveteen Dream. He is awesome.
Yeah, I think he's like an incredibly interesting person. I think he is super dope.
I wonder if they hadn't stopped using the elbow drop, though.
Yeah, well, okay, so WWE's been weird lately about, like, dangerous shit.
Well, yeah.
So, I don't know.
They've also been cutting entrance music. Like, not, like, taking it away completely, but they're, like, cutting it shorter. Like, did you realize Finn Balor's music stopped with the heartbeat unless he's the demon?
Yeah.
Hideo Itami's got shortened.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's to...
Sanity's got shortened.
I think it's for more showtime.
Yeah.
For like, the match, which is fine. I think you should only have long intros for pay-per-views.
I kind of like Finn Balor's theme being shortened, though, because it kind of separates the heartbeat for the demon, and Finn just gets, like, this rock music.
Yeah. And I see where you're coming from. But that has been the Takedown Breakdown. If you're listening on iTunes, don't forget to check us out on YouTube and Podbean.
I keep forgetting we're on iTunes.
Yeah, heck yeah. If you're listening to us on YouTube, check out Podbean. We have some other cool podcasts. We have a local video game podcast and local, like, comic book and other news podcast. And if you're listening on Podbean and iTunes, check out our YouTube channel. We have more than just podcasts. We are basically a small little, like, TV network thing. We're getting back into, like, having top 10s and stuff. But yeah, we have every Thursday we have a top 10. We try to have a top 10. And every Friday we have a little snippet from Zach talking about what the fact. So this week's top 10. This week, that's in the week that this comes out, which is Saturday. If you haven't checked it out on YouTube, it's top 10 games that should be video games that should be TV shows, and we have a what the fact about Captain N and the Game Masters. So check that out. Also, check out BroQuest. It's a pretty funny cartoon that I made, and if you like this, you might like the other thing. And October, be on the lookout in October. Wednesday in October there'll be something that'll be fun coming out. Hopefully that becomes a weekly thing too. We don't know.
What's it gonna be? You'll have to tune in.
Yeah, and late September as well. Check work. We're planning on doing animated movie reviews, so check it out. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.